up within the high remote mountains of Takhar province and in the heart of the rugged Cha'ab district, a new chapter in Afghanistan's long-standing tale of hidden wealth has begun. Here, where nature has generously concealed its treasures within the Earth's layers, the extraction and processing of the Samti gold mine has officially commenced with a significant investment. This project, with an investment value reaching $350 million, marks the entry of a major Chinese-Afghan company into the region's economic landscape. The company has secured a 5-year contract for the exploration and extraction of these valuable reserves. This beginning is not only a crucial economic event, but also a symbol of hope and challenges in a country that has endured years of war and poverty, and now looks to its natural resources for a more stable and prosperous future. The inauguration ceremony for this project was a scene of big promises and high expectations, attended by high-ranking Islamic Emirate officials, including Mullah Hidayatullah Badri, the acting Minister of Mines and Petroleum, and representatives of the contracting company. Mullah Badri emphasized the project's importance for national development, stating that it would create jobs for thousands of people. This promise, in a country with high unemployment rates and a shortage of job opportunities, could be a vital turning point for youth and the workforce, contributing to social stability. He also insisted on another key principle: minerals must be processed within Afghanistan's own soil to ensure the wealth generated remains in the country. This approach aims to prevent the raw export of resources and instead foster the development of downstream industries, adding more value to the national economy. In theory, this strategy could prevent capital outflow and lead to sustainable growth. However, these ambitious promises resonate with a populace that has struggled for years with deep-seated infrastructural problems, feeling their effects in their daily lives. Their voices echo from the unpaved, rough, and difficult-to-navigate roads of the region. Roads that make travel and access to essential services like healthcare, education, and markets challenging for them. They're not just looking for short-term job opportunities. More than anything, they want a portion of the enormous revenue from this massive mine to serve as a balm for the region's old wounds. Their long-cherished wish is for the construction of roads, bridges, and culverts that will smooth their path, facilitate their connection to important centers, and ease access to basic services. This contrast between grand national promises and the fundamental, tangible needs of the local people presents a significant challenge for the project implementers and the government, one that demands special attention. Security is a crucial and undeniable factor for attracting and retaining foreign investment in any country, especially in Afghanistan. In this regard, the Takhar police chief has emphatically guaranteed the complete security of this large project, a vital assurance for foreign investors concerned about regional stability. However, the region's historical memory recalls a similar, albeit bitter, story. A comparable gold extraction contract in the past that ultimately failed and was cancelled in 2019 after a decade. This unpleasant experience casts a shadow of doubt on the new project's fate, underscoring the necessity for double the transparency and commitment. Hopes are pinned on this project having a different outcome, with commitments finally becoming reality this time, and public trust being rebuilt. This contract is just one piece of a larger growing puzzle: China's economic presence in Afghanistan. As a key player, Beijing has its sights set on Afghanistan's rich natural resources. The footprint of Chinese companies isn't limited to the Takhar gold mine. Their influence and presence are clearly visible across the country. From lithium and copper mines in Logar and Badakhshan provinces to their interest in the $30 billion gold, and rich lithium reserves in Ghazni. This extensive presence signals China's increasing interest in Afghanistan's strategic natural resources and the country's high potential to become a mining hub in the region. However, alongside the opportunities, this presence also raises questions about the equitable distribution of benefits, adherence to environmental standards, and its long-term social impacts. But perhaps the most shocking and yet illuminating image in this story unfolds just a few steps away from this massive, modern investment, right in the bed of the Takhar River. There, dozens of traditional, local workers, hunched over in the cold water, use their bare hands and rudimentary tools like sieves to wash sand and gravel, hoping to find a speck of gold. This is an arduous, low-income occupation that has provided them with a meager share of this land's wealth for hundreds of years. Long days in cold water, with numerous health and safety risks, just to earn a minimal livelihood. This scene reveals a stark contrast between two worlds. On one side, the grandeur of modern machinery, vast international investments, and billion-dollar promises, and on the other, a world of suffering, grueling labor, primitive tools, and meager wages for people living in close proximity to these very treasures. These two worlds, the world of capital and the world of hardship, stand side by side, raising the fundamental question: will Takhar's gold ultimately shine for everyone, or will it only sweeten the lives of a select few, deepening the divide between rich and poor? The Samti gold mine project in Takhar reflects a mirror in which all the hopes, promises, challenges, and inequalities existing within Afghanistan's mining sector are reflected. This project could be a turning point for economic development and improving people's lives, provided that promises are translated into action and its benefits are distributed fairly and transparently. If we view this project as a large, flowing spring, the question is whether its life-giving water will only be directed towards private channels and major shareholders, or if it will reach all the thirsty fields around it, including the lands of small farmers and the homes of local people, in an equitable manner. The fate of Takhar's gold will, in essence, determine a part of Afghanistan's future and its social justice.